I've spent $54,533 worth of Frost Stars on Whiteout Survival in 200 days, and I am actually going to try to go fast today. Number one, I've been talking about the fact that I'm trying to be an efficient whale, and then I've been talking about how I'm going to try to budget. I'm going to be trying to do all those things, but I'm only human, and they threw an expert event at me yesterday, and they got, look at this, we got Treasure Hunter on here today. So, what am I going to do? These are high value events. I got to spend on them, so I'm going to have to refigure out what this means for my budget. That's what that means, It's like buying the castle while you chase the hassle. What am I supposed to do about it? It's going to just have to be some spending. So that's what we got going on tonight. But let's take a look at the event section. If we look, we just got some of the standard events. We got Snowbusters that I'm doing kind of well on. We got Treasure Hunter that I'm going to focus on tonight. We do have some more Labyrinth tonight, and we have the pets for the Alliance Showdown, but we got Mia's coming up. So I got a plan for all this. So basically what we got going on tonight is pets. And I'll do some of the pets for the Alliance Showdown, and I'll do some gem spending for that as well, because that's one way to get points for Alliance Showdown today. And I got some resource gathering out as well, and it'll help me I'll use that refinement technique I showed you the other day. I don't feel like I need to show it on camera again. Sorry, I'm talking too fast now. I don't feel like I need to show it on camera again when I'm trying to go really fast, and it's a kind of a tedious process. So that's what we got there. We got the Officer Project, which will be an opportunity to do Essence Stones. So the only thing about this one is if I end up popping this after recording, like off camera, then I'll save whatever I get from it tomorrow to try to show you, the results of that. And that's the best I can do for that, because I think I am going to have to do some Essence Stones. But again, my wife has been running around all day today. I haven't had a chance to spend much time with her. When I'm recording right now, it's actually past 10 o'clock already. And by the time I get editing and uploading, I need to spend some time, or else, this isn't going to be happening basically. So if I don't have any time with her, there's not going to be any more gameplay and recording. So got to make sure, happy wife, happy wife, happy life, as they like to say, or as I like to say. So that's what we going on there. I'm not going to show the details of this Alliance Showdown stuff either, because you guys know the run by now. What I really do want to get into tonight, and like I said, we've got some Labyrinth that has the Cave of Monsters from the pets. So again, I'll have to do some of this off camera because I'm not going to have time to show it all tonight. What I do want to show tonight, and I want to rationalize, is the reason. So let's go through the normal spending first, and we'll end with Treasure Hunters, because that's what I really want to focus on tonight. So let's take a look first at what's going on here. So I'm going to skip Artisan Strove tonight. This is pretty good value in the game. Oh man, it's charms. Yeah, so I'm going to skip this tonight though, but that I'm just going to let that sit. We've already done mix and match to the point that I need or want to tonight, or for this cycle, I think. The custom pet chest I'm going to let sit because we have some time on it as well. So we have not much else here to spend on other than the daily deals. So we'll grab that. All right. Now, all right, and then we'll make our claims here. And then just get out of here, get out of this section quick. All right. And then if we look at the deal section, we basically have a bunch of claims to do. So nothing special here really. So just make these claims and move on fast as I can. There we go. Deadshot. Grab that. And that's all we got in the deal section. So Snowbusters, like I said, I'm slowly kind of progressing up there. I'm at area 17. Hopefully I'll be able to get to 23. If not, I'll pop the $20 and that'll be good to go. So let's talk about Treasure Hunter. So I'll make these claims here. I tried to clear that before recording.
The explorers have found
and essentially what's going to happen here, let me explain. Normally, you want to select, this is a good event for hero gear chests. And there's two different reasons. Oh, come on, Bahidi. So what you really want to do is clear these rewards all the way up to 100. And the way they reformulated it recently, it doesn't even take, I'm going to say, all that much money as far as whale spending budget is concerned. It doesn't take all that much money. I think it's something around like 417, 420, something like that, whatever it ends up being. ToneTone has some great spreadsheets on this. Will help guide you on how you exactly want to spend, what level you're trying to get to, so you can get it right down to the mark. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy up to $100 every day, because what happens is the real value is up to the 100. But if you look at the value of the pickaxes and then you project how many prizes you'll be able to get, now it is luck based, but how many prizes you'll get on average, there are two things that are still kind of worth it. Well, there's actually one thing that's really worth it. Let me look at my notes here quickly. The Lucky Hero Gear chest, yeah, it just slightly different. So considering the best value you can get elsewhere in the game, the Lucky Hero Gear chest is off by like maybe, let me see, 6 cents? 6 cents per 100, or no, per item. So 6 cents per item. But the general speed ups is 1 cent per item. So basically, the general speed ups compared to like Mia's is equal. And Mia's is one of the highest value ways to get the 1 hour speed ups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy up to the $100 mark every day. I'm not going to go crazy and buy out the event, because even though I'm tempted, maybe I will spend a little bit more the last day. I'm going to look at how my speed ups go based on my luck, but I'm basically going to go Lucky Hero Gear chests until I unlock all the treasure rewards. And that's just to keep myself sane about like, that's the highest value that people like to get out of this event. But then I'll switch to the 1 hour rewards for the 1 hour speed ups for the reward, just to finish out the surplus pickaxes I'll have, because I'll have more pickaxes than I need by spending up to the $100 mark every day in this event. But that will not be wasteful, because the 1 hour speed ups, it's only 1 cent difference per 1 hour speed up. So that's not a lot of money. And then I'll do this, I'll get Mia for speed ups as well. And I think between those two things, I'll have the speed ups surplus solved that I'm worried about for the War Academy that's opening up soon. I was telling you the other day, War Academy is coming sooner than I thought. I don't have enough speed ups. Well, this is how I'm going to get there. Between Treasure Hunter and Mia's, I'm going to get the speed ups I need by the time we're looking at the T11 troop push. So that's what we're doing. Now, will my hero gear suffer a little bit? I mean, it's not going to suffer, but I'm already doing pretty good with it. But it will be a lost opportunity to put some extra hero gear in the tank. However, by doing this up to the $500 mark anyways, like whatever it is ends up being to unlock the 100 milestone reward, I'm getting all the mithril, so I'm clearing out all that mithril. That's high value. And I'm getting a bunch of hero gear chests right in here. So I'm getting all the hero gear chests that go along with that grind. So it's not, I'm basically, the standard grind is normal, like getting it for Lucky Hero Gear chests. And then the surplus I'm spending on the thing that is the highest value in the shop, other than that normal grind that people do. So I think this is my gameplay here, and it's going to be, I think it's about as efficient as I can make it, and it's solving a problem that I'm having, that I foresee coming on the account right now anyways. So here we go. Let's take a look at this. All right, we'll grab this. Grab this. Now we get to the expensive ones. Buy this. And this one, I'm buying that in memory of my fish that drowned yesterday. So, God rest his soul. That's what we got going on for the Treasure Hunter. So I'm going to do that every day. I'm going to buy up to the $100 mark once. I'm not going to buy out this event, because the math I was studying, you get diminishing returns. The absolute highest value, if you're going to just kind of min-max this, is to get all the way up to the 100 and be done with it. If you go anything farther than that, my personal opinion is you better switch to the 1 hour speed ups at that point, because then that's the next highest value item. And here we go. And if we look, I've looked at the stats before. If you look at the stats carefully, and I made this mistake before, like, if you read through it, like at the 7th floor, the weight increases. It basically goes weighted. And so like by the time, on average, you're going to unlock it by, floor 13 or something like that. I'm sorry. You see that's this thing on the bottom, guaranteed treasure after 14 more searches. So you'll get to the point where you'll get to the guaranteed reward. And then if you get anything before the guaranteed reward, you're doing a little bit better luck. So you want to try to get before the guaranteed reward as much as possible. So let's put this on auto and let's see what happens. So see, I got that at 7. That's better luck than normal. And that took all of them, basically. So that was pity reward. Got that by 5. Well, I mean 5 left before pity reward, so that's good. And then every 5th floor, you'll get the special floor. Oh, that took all of them, so no luck whatsoever there, really. Now we get the special floor. And again, I'm going to stick with Lucky Hero Gear chests until I unlock all the path rewards. That's going to be my strategy here. Nope, I want auto search. And 5 more left, so that was decent luck. 2 more left. Not bad. Anything better than getting the pity reward is good. Pity reward. And that's another pity. And yet another pity reward. Alright, floor 10, so we get the special one. And we had 6 left, so that's decent luck. Nice. That wasn't too great. Hey, alright. It's better luck. 5, alright. The more I can get floors cleared before the pity reward kicks in, the better. Not bad. Let's see. Come on. That's not great. Come on. Alright, that's not too bad. And the rewards along the way are worth it as well, by the way. So we don't really calculate that, but oh man, that's pity reward on the special floor. Come on. We can do better than that. Man, tearing me up. Taking too many axes. Yeah, that's pity mode all the way. Alright, come on. That's not bad. That wasn't a bad hit. Alright, good. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Can I do that here? No. Well, that's not bad though. That wasn't bad. Not too bad. Take it. Not as bad as it could have been. All right. Man, brutal. Nice. All right. Take that. All right, now we're out of pickaxes. Oh, you got steel both times. Nice. All right, let's take the rewards here, and we're. Oh, I thought it would just give them all to me, but I gotta click on them individually. Fine. We got some more axes coming our way. Okay, so we'll do a few more axes. All right. And let's see. All right, good. Maybe we can clear one more floor. Maybe. Yeah, we'll clear one more floor. It's a matter of how many. All right. All right, and I'll leave it there with the one pickaxe. Oh, okay. I'll leave it there. Take this one. And this is the grind I'm going to do. Basically, I'm going to soon, maybe even, well, probably not tomorrow, but if I continue to buy these at $100 mark, I mean, it's really not bad spend per se, but Mia's will give me good value as well. So on the speed ups, but you know, I was gonna say I could spend another $100 here on any one of these days. But it's a 5-day event, so you know I'm basically gonna clear these rewards pretty soon, and then after that it's just gonna be all speed up. So I think that's kind of the best way for me to play it, most efficient way to play it that I know how based on what I've been looking at. So that's how we're gonna roll there. Let's just take a look at the backpack. Oh, gotta clear that, or else people will be yelling at me in the comments. I hope I didn't miss that earlier. I'm gonna hear it in the comments. Let's go right to left here, and let's see. Let's put this in the bank. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do this 100 at a time, just because that's what I like to do. I don't really mind doing them all at once, but 100 at a time it makes it a little easier to see when you get lucky. All right, we got 2 there. 1 there. No luck, not real luck so far. 1 there. 1 there. 2, all right, take that. 1, 2. 2 right out the gate and nothing more. But the more I get 2, that's better than 1. There's another 2, all right. Another, oh, there we go. 3, nice. And I'll just do the last 188. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That's pretty good luck on the mythic gear. So then we'll take that over here and just clear some of this out. Any luck? Nope, no luck. Clear all this out. All right, we'll go into the hero gear, take a look at what we got going on. Now, I don't want to spend mithril outside SVS, so I'm not going to be doing any of these big upgrades. But what I can do is some of the smaller upgrades here that take some mithril as well. So this is good for the second march, it's good for arena. So we'll take a look. What do we got going on here? All right, so we can kind of do them evenly if I want. Like this guy's primary gear is at 11. This one's at 10. And is his alternate at 10? Yeah. So we'll start working the alternate or the primary gear for these other ones. So here we go. All right. Do that a little bit. And then it's been a while since I only had to select one mythic gear. All right. And then we'll do the same over here. Oh, keep forgetting. All right, and a little more here because I had tons of stones, and you could use this. You can use this for SVS as well, but this is definitely in a Papa Hero Gear Mastery Pack. I think because I haven't done it in a while. So, all right, and we'll put some points on the board for Showdown that way, and there we go, Hero Gear Mastery Pack, and I'll buy that, and that'll give me some stones back as well. So let's see. I probably spent more stones than I replaced, but at least I replaced some, and so we got that going for SVS. And we did do a bunch of hero gear work that'll be good for arena. Let me see what that is actually. I think I was at 40.9 before. No, I was at 40.7. I think that brought me to 40.9, something like that. So tiny little bump for arena. Let's see. We do have Cave of Monsters and pets, and like I said, all I'm going to do, just give you a little sneak peek here, is I'm going to go to the pets. I'm going to, like this refinement here, I only have 24 now. I'm going to have to buy a bunch more, but I'm just going to start refining these and looking for when I see the stat I'm looking for. Like this one, I'll do Marksman Lethality first, and just start grinding that. And it doesn't matter if you take a hit on the other ones. Oops. Tired. There we go, replace. And what you're going to want to do, yeah, there we go, is just look for the one. I'm looking for marksman lethality, and only when marksman lethality goes up am I going to take it. And then you just keep on grinding one stat at a time because you're protected by the floor on the other ones. And this one's in a perfect state to do that because they can't go any further, and I haven't really started progressing the other ones yet. So now every time I get that, I don't have to worry about the others going down past the floor, and I'm just getting progress on the stat I'm looking for. So that's what I'll do, and it's going to take some time. I'm going to have to buy some gems to do it, and I'll get some points for pets as well. But the main reason I did the gear mastery, if we look at this, now I put some points on the board for officer project. I mean, more than I needed to clear, but so we got, Hunty went crazy with essence stones apparently. Or maybe troops, I don't know what. I don't know what he did. It might have been, I would imagine it's essence stones. Maybe charms, because the artisans came out as well. I don't know. But I'm not going to be doing any of that tonight. I just want to make sure I clear my basic points. And I already put up way more than some of the other people, but I don't know who's going to go crazy on that event or not. I'm certainly not going to go crazy on it. I just wanted to use it as an opportunity to do a little bump. So then we've got the pets, which is going to take some time. I'm going to have to do that grind, and that's where we're at with that. So if I didn't, oh, I forgot to grab these. So we'll grab that quick. While I'm in here, don't forget, see a little 5% bouncing above my head? I buy my Frost Stars from the official shop. Yes, I do buy Frost Stars. I wait till the 5% bonus comes up. I go there and I buy them, and I get my 5% bonus, and I'm buying it from the official store that I trust. If you want to do the same, or if you already do the same, one favor I have to ask for you. Check the link in the video description. You'll see an affiliate link for me that's got a special code embedded in it. It brings you right to the official store. It just uses my affiliate link to give me credit for the sale, basically, and I get some Frost Stars as well. It's a way you can help me out, help the channel out. And let's get into the VIP section last. And that's going to be a while. It's going to be a while till we do VIP, because that is 200,000 VIP per spin, and it's going to take a while for me to accumulate that again. And when I do, then I'll do some more. But I'm sitting there at the dangerously close progress of 72 out of 100. It's so tempting to just, wail out, but they're going to give me plenty of opportunities and give me plenty of excuses, I'm sure. So that's all I have for you tonight. If you want to support this channel and see how things go, there's only a couple things I'm going to ask you to do as a favor. Like, if you want to continue to follow this journey, see how things go, and see how my spending goes and how my development as a player goes, you got to just, first of all, share this video with other people, or share my channel with other people so they know what it's all about. Maybe they'll like this vibe, and they'll see what I'm doing, and they'll like it as well. And that'll help the channel grow. The other thing is super simple. You just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, whenever I post anything, you'll be the first to know about it. Thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you later.